everyone, it's Ann from Annalise Creates, Annalise Creations. I hope that you're doing okay today. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm going to say that now because I've been under the weather again, and so I don't think I'll be on next week, which is Christmas week, or and quite possibly after Christmas. I just need to get my health back and just take good care of myself until the new year. And after the new year, you will see me back to making videos, okay? Plus, I want to enjoy my family time with my family. My husband has to take some time off from work because if he doesn't take the rest of his vacation time, he loses it. So he's going to be taking days here and there to go to the city, to do some shopping, to have some fun. And my son's back from school. My daughter will be back visiting. So it's going to be a busy couple weeks, I think, before he has to head back to school. My son does. So I want to come on and do a quick flip through of my junk journal, Kelly Donovan, and by Shannon Green. Kelly Donovan had started a junk journal in a magazine, and I thought that was such an awesome idea that she inspired me to start my own. And from Shannon Green's Journaling by Fives, all the techniques that she's used, texture, just all kinds of the art kind of stuff, okay? And so I'm coming on and showing you, if you haven't been to my channel yet and you're new to my channel, check out my Junk Journal My Way series. It goes through all of this. Most of these pages I've done in a video, okay? So check them out. So the first one I did paste and stuff, and of course it says self-expression, not obsession. Not self-obsession, I mean. And this one, okay, can show you where things happen. I put some of that, it's like a dimensional type thing that makes things poof out and look like almost dimensional, three-dimensional. This was a dragonfly I had done, and unfortunately it wasn't quite dry, so it got stuck. And so the whole part of the dragonfly came off. But anyways, so here's another one, and you've all seen this before, done before, so I'm just going to briefly show you, okay, what I did here, and you will see it on on my channel, so, check it out. Here's another one I did to experiment, maybe possibly doing a canvas out of that, and I had mentioned that these junk journals are awesome to do because they're ways of practicing techniques, learning new techniques, without feeling like, oh, I'm going to mess up my art journal, because this isn't something you're going to mess up. And look how fat it looks right now. And I'm not even done with it, and I don't know if I'm going to continue this series in the new year. If you want to see me continue it, please make a comment down below. Say yes, please continue, or no, go on to something else. Okay, so let me know, please. This was one of my favorite pages. It was actually a ad for boots or something, I think it was, and I just went ahead and altered it and turned it into my own piece of art, and these boots were made for walking. Next is this one, and I did this one, I believe I did this one off camera, and I just did a lot of different techniques, and I just sketched her out really fast. Wasn't really worried about how she would turn out, nothing at all. And kind of the same thing with her. She kind of got wrinkled from the roses that I put on the background for her hair ended up also being part of her face, so she ended up a little wrinkled. So she's wrinkled. She's aged with time. And next, this one you will see if you check my my Junk Journal My Way, you will see this one on there being done. This one I just altered a lady in a photograph. This was actually a page of probably a beauty ad or something, and I went ahead and painted her my way. And that's also a great way of practicing faces, is putting a clear gesso, that's how I did this, and then going ahead and making your own face. And this one is probably one of my favorites out of it. I love clocks, I love watches, and so I went ahead and did this one. It says time is melting away, and I did part of it for Periscope, so it wasn't really well done, unfortunately, but I think you can find it on also in that one. And this one I did it late at night. I was just practicing techniques, just doing a kind of a painterly type girl, and gave her funky headpiece to her. So yeah. And then this one I did for Pass the Brush on Periscope. It's an event that we have once a month. Was started by Susan Hiles, and it says just winging it, because I was just winging it that day. I had absolutely no idea where I was going with this, and this is what happened. A crazy looking bird is what emerged. And this one was done off camera also. I was just practicing techniques and took some drop paper that was very, had a lot of paint and stuff on it, and just went ahead and sketched out this little guy. I don't know, yeah, he just came to me. So I really like him. He's kind of my favorite. And then I made a kind of like it was an old tag that I had that I didn't punch a hole in, and I just created it into like a house. And it says, have you ever had one of those days? Yeah, I have, all the time. This one here is Don't Stop Dreaming, and I believe I did do a layout on that one, so check it out. And next, let's see, here's one that I did from some drop paper that I had, and I just used bits and pieces from Happy Mail that I've received, and just all kinds of stuff, and then I just glued it on. It's not staying really well. I did a background, and I'm going to have to come back in and redo it. And it says, see you in Paris. And there's the Eiffel Tower. Somebody had sent me this on an envelope. They know I love Paris, so yeah. And then I cut this out of a card, and this is part of the C's Candies sticker thingy they used to wrap the chocolates in. And this was from a stencil that I made, and I just created my little birdie. So, and then this one is more collage type. I went ahead and just took these out of different magazines, and this one says the original material girl, Barbie. And next one, this was after what happened in Paris, and then what happened in California, in Southern California, with all the terrorist type stuff that's going on in the world. This just inspired me to do this. It's a mixed up world. See that? And she's holding the world. And then this one, of course, I had to do clocks. I was just inspired to cut out all sorts of watches out of magazines. You know how you see all the watch ads in the magazines. And I've always been fascinated by watches. So give me 5 minutes. And then this one says obsessed, because I'm obsessed with perfume bottles, although I can't wear a lot of perfumes, but I do love the pretty bottles that they come in. To me, some of them are works of art. If you know of René Lalique, I believe is his first name, he did a lot of Lalique glass type vases and things, and he was during the Art Deco period, I believe, and he did some amazing antique bottles. If you're interested in finding some of his work, check out my Pinterest page, my Pinterest board or whatever. One of my boards is nothing but Lalique, and it's all of his bottles and just all the glass work he's done. He was an amazing artist. This one I haven't finished yet. I happened to like it. Had this background for her face, and I thought, oh, perfect, I'm going to go ahead and paint a face in. And so that's what I did, and this was just a ratty part. And then here I have I think this is Taylor Swift actually, and here's a frog, and I was just messing around with that one. And this is the one I'm going to finish today on camera. I went ahead and cut this out of just different magazines, Christmassy holiday stuff, and things that I kind of liked that kind of went in for the Christmas theme. And so I'm going to finish it off. This one says comfort and joy, and this one says 'tis the season to be kind, is what I put. which all seasons should be kind, and merry, happy everything, because we get so caught up with the Merry Christmas part of everything. Yes, I realize that we are mostly a Christian nation, but there are other people that celebrate Hanukkah as well as other types of, winter solstice, that kind of thing. So, I did put Christmas here because that's what I was raised with, but I also believe in other things as I've gotten older, and so I like this, merry, happy everything. So I'm going to get started, so enjoy the process, and I'm going to speed through it. So just sit back, relax, grab something to drink, and enjoy. And I'll be back. I'll see you probably at the end. I hope you enjoyed this, and it was, as much as I did putting it together, it was fun, and I shall see you hopefully in the new year. You all have a wonderful Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a happy, healthy New Year, and I shall see you in the new year. Take care, everyone. Bye. Toodles. See you next time.